Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Soulstone Survivors run, and today we're gonna be playing the Houndmaster with specifically the first weapon, not the second one, although this has better stats, because the first weapon has 3 dogs, and the build is going to be dog-based. We're gonna go with singular focus so I can get the same skill 5 times, that would be Bloodlust, because we want the dogs to move very fast and attack very fast. We're gonna go Reroll Mastery so we can get what we want, and we're gonna go Dash Mastery as I'm still lacking that last skill point. We're gonna go on a normal fight. I guess not with curses or whatever, and the reason for that is because it's going to be a meme run, it's going to be a bad run, it's going to be a fun run, and it's going to be an awesome run. So you decide. Like, the power I don't think is going to be the best one, but we're gonna see, The idea is that we're gonna go with Flame Shield, because Flame Shield is a thing on the dogs. Like, if you pick up Flame Shield and you have dogs, not summons, specifically the dogs, get the Flame Shield. So instead of, you know, every time I get the Flame Shield buff, instead of actually putting out 1 flame, it's going to be 4 flames, right? It's 1 on me and 3 on the dogs, and it's 6 each, so it just, you know, goes up and up and up. Ooh, let's go with XP gain. That's a early XP gain right here. And let's hope we're gonna find the skills. Now, for skills themselves, we're gonna go with Bloodlust. This guy has access to Chaos skills, so Bloodlust should be accessible if I'm lucky enough to find it. And as I said, I want to take it 5 times, so I can just amass attack speed and movement speed on the dogs and on myself. And the other skill I'm gonna use is like the Magma Shot, I think it's called. None of these, to be honest. None of these, to be honest. Here we go. Bloodlust number 1. We're gonna, of course, take that. Yesterday we tested with Might. Yesterday we tested having 4 mites and it seemed to work. Like, buffs seem to stack, the same buff seems to stack. It doesn't stack with itself. You cannot like make this have a 1-second cooldown and then you're gonna have like 1,000 bloodlust stacks. No, that's not a thing. But the one buff does buff the other buff, so theoretically they should each give us cooldown. Let's go with Merciless, why not? A bit of crit damage, never did any wrong. And yeah, the dogs also, by the way, do apply fragility. No, they apply weakness. Oh, these dogs apply weakness. Even better, even better. Let's go with 10% damage. The reason why weakness is better, of course, is because we want to be able to apply more debuffs on opponents. And the debuffs we're going to be applying are going to be this thing, Napalm Blast. This is the one skill we're going to use today. It fires a blast in front of you in a cone, causing 60 damage, which is nothing. Applying melting and leaving a burning area to the ground that continuously applies melting. And the melting is reduces armor by 12, which I don't know what this means, but theoretically this should make opponents take multiple damage. And then deal 600 burn damage over 8 seconds. That is pretty much the build. And as I said, everything else, as you see, this has a 5-second cooldown. We're gonna bring this down to hopefully 1 or even 0.1 with the, you know, 5 bloodlusts we're gonna have. And hopefully we are also... is there like a weird sound effect? It feels like there's weird sound effects going on. Let's go powerful shot. And as I said, napalm damage. That's a definite yes. Does that make the reducing armor better? We're gonna see if it makes a reducing armor better. This is what the napalm blast looks like, by the way. It's this flame on the ground. And the fact that it applies the debuff multiple times is really, really good. Especially if it's this... No, it doesn't seem like the debuff is the 600 damage version. It seems like I'm doing this 600 damage version. Another napalm blast. I think we're early enough that I can take another one, just so that I don't have to roll through. I will throw these away for Bloodlust, don't get me wrong, but still, right now, I think it's a good idea and chance to go for them. 20% attack speed, very nice. Not really sure if I'm gonna need the 20% attack speed with all those Bloodlusts we're gonna go with, but still, it is what it is. Now, I would really like to get Flame Shield, like, that's very important. I would also like to throw away anything that's not really relevant. Honestly, I don't want any of these, but I still want to keep my rules for right now. So let's maybe go with Resilience, I would say. I don't think multicast is gonna be important unless it somehow affects some things. I mean, theoretically it should be important because Napalm Blast has a big cooldown, but the thing is that if I get, as I said, 4 or 5 Bloodlusts, it's not. None of these. Let's roll this. And our Bloodlust, very nice. And here we should see. Does the one affect the other? 23 seconds. This has 23. And it has still 23. Oh no. Oh no, it seems like they don't affect each other. That's very disappointing. Because yesterday we were... let's go area. Yesterday when I was doing the other one, as I said, the mites do actually stack. Seems like Bloodlusts don't stack. Now, if Bloodlusts in general stack, but not with themselves, then I'm okay with it. Like, if I can get the attack speed, but they don't buff each other, then I'm okay with it. Otherwise, we're gonna have an issue. So 6.2 seconds here, first Bloodlight hit, 4.4 seconds, second Bloodlight hit, 3.8. Okay, so they do stack, but they don't stack with each other. So that means it's going to be a bit harder for me to make them permanent. But they do buff everything else, so only half the issue, The buff stacks, they don't buff each other. That is it. Let's roll, and we are out of luck. I guess we're gonna be forced to take something here. Let's take a Meteor, just so that we have it. I will try to, of course, throw one of these away. Let's go Unbreakable for more Bloodlusts. As I said, we can double check now with the attack speed. You know, let's just pause here. We're gonna see cast frequency modifier 30%, Bloodlust 1 hits. It's 70%, and now the second Bloodlust hits, and we are at 110. So this is proof right there that they do stack, but not with each other. 20% attack speed, very nice. That's gonna make Bloodlust permanent. In general, the plan is to now make the Bloodlust permanent, although I thought they were gonna be permanent on their own. Weakness application is useless. The dogs do that anyway, so I don't think this is gonna be useful at all, as I said with the dogs. But will the dogs attack what I want them to? Let's actually take it. Let's actually take it. Yes, the dogs do apply weakness, but I can't trust that we will apply the weakness to the bosses. And applying weakness is really important because we will be applying melting. So yeah, that's that. Let's go 5%. I don't need to actually be burning opponents, I think. Let's level up 10% attack speed, very nice. I really hope we're gonna find those flamey things. None of these. 10% attack speed, that was crazy good. But you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to tell the dev that to introduce the button. Let's go with burn apply slow, because why not? I forgot to tell the dev to include the lockdown button. And also the multiple... oh, here we go. Fire shield, the first one. Let's take this, and now you're gonna see the dogs have flames. Do you see this? Like, this dog has flames around them. So all of my dogs have flames around them, and that is pretty much the idea here. We're gonna take that thing as many times as we possibly can. Let's go with area. If you see this, I didn't even read this rule. Creates 4 fiery orbs that rotate around you, causing 64 damage and applying burn on impact with an enemy. 4 extra orbs are added for every time this power is selected. Orbs respawn every 10 seconds. I'm not sure if the respawn of the orbs actually becomes higher. 15 area is good in general, but area is a bit irrelevant for this build, so we're gonna go with movement speed. And actually, why did I go movement speed? I have 4 bloodlusts. Doesn't matter. Let's go with 10% damage, I guess. Hope for the best. By the way, the dogs are literally unkillable. Let's go fire shield. Very nice. And now you're gonna see we have 8 fire shields, and the dogs also have 8 fire shields. I really... oh, 20% magnet. Very nice. We're gaining really good upgrades right away. Really good upgrades right away. Damage on the bombs, completely useless. Let's get slow and then banish it. Let's get it once and then banish it, just so that we get, you know, the fragility application and whatnot. And also, why not also have the ability to slow opponents down. Now, Napalm Blast, pretty useless, as I said. But it's better than the Meteor. I'm 50-50 on this. I just don't want fire area magical. This is fire... no, this is not fire. This is blast. And physical. Is this magical? Bomb, air, frontal. Okay, this cannot really trigger anything. Maybe area, but this is also area, so at the end of the day, we don't matter. If it's magical, then magical can literally not happen because we don't have enough magicals. And fire can also not happen because we don't have enough fire. So we can keep the meteor. It's not gonna do anything bad for us. Let's roll these. Let's go now. Fire shield, very nice. Was that damage increase on area? That was damage increase on area. That was a huge mistake I didn't take. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Of course, I'm a bit triggered because I made a mistake and didn't pick it up. But still, the flame shield is my main go. The flame shield. This is a banish right there. Lethality 15%. Very nice. That's a crit chance, of course. So, yeah, just continue with the flames around us until the game lags and to death. Level up. None of these, to be honest. Magnet, the blue, the green one. I'm gonna roll for skills only when it's absolutely needed. Magnet, very nice, very nice. We're getting a lot of levels here for free, pretty much. Level up. Indomitable, a bunch of unblocked chance. Also really good. I'm really lucky today with all those blue upgrades. Maybe a bit unlucky with... with nothing in particular. Level up, reroll. Behemoth 30%. 30 flat. I'm gonna skip this. Okay, none of those. And another fire shield, let's go. The ring becomes better and better. I don't know if there is a cap on these. I really hope there is no cap on the rings. As far as I know, they... no, I was about to say that they increase in damage too, but no, they only increase in amount. Which is a bit sad. A bit sad, but it's not that bad. Like, sad, but not bad. Level up. I guess we're gonna go with frailty. Not exactly sure. Let's go with frailty. I'm not exactly sure what's better or not. In general, the plan is that melting is gonna carry us. None of these. Roll this. Not movement speed is not really that much needed. Explosive shot applies weakness. Not really. Although it's good, but not really. Let's go with 5% attack speed. 5% is decent. We have said that a bunch of times. I now just need to start finding the skills I actually want. Frailty, because why not? Though as far as I know, frailty might be useless. We're gonna see, we're gonna see. Everything's gonna be filled with fire. 10% area. I'm pretty sure that the area does actually help this explosion thing, because it makes it so that everything gets damaged, like the explosion of it is better. None of these. 10% attack speed, as always. Continue trying to get those bloodlust into permanency, which we already have them in 40-second cooldown, so we're really close to permanency on them. And I do like my dogs just running around exploding opponents with the buffs that they have. I want to see if I can see if these reset in time. I just realized something. These do not reset all at the same time, so it's not easy to calculate how much of a cooldown they actually have, as they reset one at a time. Yeah, they're supposed to, I guess, reset all together, but they don't. They just have each have their own cooldown. It's going to be visible later. I don't need to push my luck. Let's reroll these. Let's go block. I should have gone with maybe 5% attacks, but whatever. Yeah, we don't need to push our luck with a specific understanding now how fast or not they reroll based on my attack speed, because at some point I will have 5 Bloodlust, and then we will very easily be able to see if, you know, we have a permanent ring of fire around us, or if they actually just disappear. I'm thinking about this, to be honest. Weakness increases all damage received and the damage received from negative effects, and I do apply Napalm Blast 800% damage, and this of course stacks infinite times. Blast Missile Frontal Physical. It has 3 similar with this thing. Blast Area Frontal Physical. Missile Frontal Physical. Honestly, no. We're gonna stick to the Napalm Blast. Although I'm not exactly sure if we should have. This is a definite no. And these are also no. These are also no. These are also no. We're going through the nose. I guess we continue. And now Napalm Blast. Once again, I don't really need it. Well, this Meteor isn't really that good, but let's continue with Crit Chance. But yeah, I will get my Crit Chance for 100% and we're gonna throw them away. And honestly, I think I want to also pick up like 1 poison, 1 burn, 1 whatever, and just throw them all in the bin, so that we don't find them anymore, and we only find damage-related things. So I would like to. I have 4 banishes, right? So we're gonna. Yeah, we have 4 banishes. We're gonna banish Fire, Poison, Doom, and Crit Chance later. So right now we're gonna crit damage, of course, just because I decided I'm gonna take Fire, Burn, and Doom once. No, burn, Poison, and Doom once. Doesn't mean I have to do it right now. The banish at least, and let's continue. Honestly, my runs have been going a lot better from when I stopped banishing pretty much most things I banished. Okay, these are all useless. We're gonna go with Fateful Strikes. Now we're gonna banish Doom the moment we find it next. Let's continue just going around. I really hope that you can't only get a specific amount of shields, and the game just allows you to go however many shields you want. But even if it's the case that you cannot go however many shields you want, even then, it doesn't really matter for us, as I hope at least. Let's go with Crit Chance. Yep, we are at 35%. I don't care about Fragility applying Bleed. This will appeal later. Let's go with Crit Chance right now that we got the chance for it. We're gonna get that passive later. So yeah, even if we cannot get more shield buffs, I hope, or at least I would hope, that the Bloodlust buffs are going to make the flames be permanent. You know, if it isn't the one way, then it's going to be the other. But the most important part right now is to get more Bloodlusts. I want to get more Bloodlusts, get rid of the Meteor, get rid of the Mortar, and then go. By the way, why does the Mortar apply Bleed? Doesn't even make sense. This explosion bleeds you. I mean, it makes sense. Explosions do bleed people. But, you know, I guess it doesn't make game sense. It makes real life sense. But with the same... No, Napalm Blast will melt your... Yeah, everything makes sense here. Take everything back. And Meteor... Maybe a Meteor should not have Burn. It should have Dazed. Or Dead, I guess, would make more sense. Let's roll these. Let's go 10% Crit Chance. I'm really lucky with the Crit Chances, because I'm gonna be banishing them earlier, the better this goes. Have I gotten Burn Chance? No, I haven't. Wait, what is this? Meteor. Ah, the spell. Wait, what? Oh, since when are the spells down here? I never realized that the spells are in the bottom left corner. I thought they were only down here. Attack speed on 1 of the Napalm Blasts. Honestly, not really. I don't really have one with damage modifier. I don't know where this is gonna roll into. Let's go with attack speed, the small one. As I have said, I really need to start taking those into consideration. The small attack speeds are actually decent-ish most of the time. And please, game, can you please give me my good old... what are these called? Bloodlusts. I just want my Bloodlusts, nothing else really. Frequent. Let's go with Frailty. That's decent. Trying to put some burns on the boss. And I mean, look at this. Boss's Post. Very nice. Nice thing that's chasing us is not very nice. And we fly off to the other side of the map. Let's just continue destroying opponents. Somebody told me to maybe go with the burn build, because this here is considered fire. So if I go like with fire buffs, then the fire buffs are gonna buff that thing. I'm damage on chaos. We're gonna go yes on this. That's gonna make this give us more attack and movement speed. Yeah, somebody told me to go with a fire build with this, because of, as I said, if I buff fire spells, then these rings should be buffed. They're supposed to have like a hidden fire tag. Which, if that's the case, man, well, first of all, I should not have gone with a Napalm Blast, but like in my opinion, I want to go with a Napalm Blast right now. I want to test this out. And the other thing that I want to say is that why? Like, for what reason does a passive have the tag, but while it doesn't actually have the tag? Like, it doesn't say anywhere that it's burn. Like these say at the bottom, like skill type, blast area. This could have had the line at the very end saying skill type fire. Fire area explosive or something, you know, any tags that it has and are hidden. I hate hidden stuff. I really hate stuff that you will play better if you knew it. Now, of course, you might say, but Sifd, you do know it. You're just now saying that you do know that it has a hidden fire tag. Yes, but multicast blast. I'm gonna say yes to this. Although I'm gonna throw away these things, might as well increase their multicast right now that I get the chance for it, right? So let's just go for the 24% multicast on specifically Napalm Blast, as that's going to be the one skill I'm gonna be using. Continue going around in cycles, circles, whatever. Let's see how this is gonna go. It's also a bit sad that these are not fire skills. It could have been blast and fire skills. Like, it wouldn't be bad if some skills have some uniqueness to them. Damage on lasting, a definite yes, 40% on these, and also the future Bloodlust we're gonna find. So really, really good for us. Time-wise, we are almost about to lose the Endless, but of course we are also about to enter the Endless, so by definition we're not about to lose the Endless. What are you talking about, man? Let's just go around and kill 6 more opponents, and that should make the boss spawn. Now we're just gonna chase down the boss, and that should be it pretty much. And it's Alexi, the good old Alexi, my good old friend. And yeah, he's toast. And we got him. Let's pick up the gem, let's run around, pick up the XP. Opponents just despawn. Look at our little flames around our little pets. Look at this. Look how awesome we look. We look awesome. And I really, really hope that I can find more. It doesn't feel like we're gonna find more. Like, the area of the cycle indicates that we're most likely not going to find more, right? But also it really feels like they're coming back a bit too fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that attack speed does affect their spawn rate. So at least we can spawn infinite of those rings. At least we have that going for us. And really, 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 really hope we're gonna get those Bloodlusts, because I do want to buff my pets. I do want my pets to move faster, attack faster, slash whatever faster, level up. I'm gonna say potency on one of them in terms... You know what? 30% potency on Bloodlust. I think Bloodlust baseline is 40. So theoretically, 30% is more than this, right? Because 30% of 40 is about 12. So this is better. Even one of the Bloodlusts gets the effect, right? So let's see. Both of the Bloodlusts have 68%. So if one of them becomes 80%, which is 12% attack speed, then it's better, right? Excuse me. Yeah, 80%. So it's better. Now, of course, you might say, but if that 10% attack speed would have also affected the Bloodlust, therefore making them infinite. Yeah, okay, but at the end of the day, I still believe that they will become infinite at some point anyway. So it doesn't even make sense to say, okay, it's gonna make them infinite. Let's go with 12% block chance. Let's continue onwards. Just blast opponents. Now, the whole idea here is that I will just be debuffing the bosses to lose life. What, 20% attack speed, let's go. You see? You see? I told you we're gonna find attack speed later anyway. And the dogs just run around assassinating everything. Like, that's the idea. Although the dogs, I don't think how much they do that much damage. 8% of that. Maybe we buff the dog buffs with something that I'm not aware of right now. But yeah, opponents are really durable. Level up. Duration on one of the Bloodlust to make them permanent. Honestly, no. Reroll these, all of them. 10% crit chance, very nice. We're at 65. I want to banish... What? I think I want to banish Doom, right? Yeah, Doom is for banishment. Duration on one of them, honestly, no. Let's roll these. Resilience, let's take it. If that resilience was grey, I would have taken the poison and then later down the line banished it. And then I'm still lacking the fire pickup and then banish it. Now Napalm Blast, once again, not really. Attack speed on them randomly, honestly not really. Potency though, yes, that's a 12% damage boost, as I said, on us. And also on a smidge of a movement speed boost, which is also important. Level up, 12% multicast. This is a banish though, let's not forget that. But still, let's take the 12% multicast and continue. Man, the build is only half made, man. Half-baked build over here. Still hoping to get those Napalm Blasts. Here we go in our Fire Shield, very nice. Seems like they don't cap out at 4, but maybe they cap out at 5. We're gonna see, You know, every time we're gonna get one of them, we're gonna be like, okay, they don't cap out at 5, but maybe they cap out at 6. They don't cap out at 6, maybe they cap out at 7. Every single turn. None of these. I would like to get this, but honestly, let's just reroll. None of these either. And damage increase on chaos. You see, at the end of the day, it was a good choice to re-roll there. Actually, I mean, I can't possibly know. Vitality 10%, very nice. None of these, I have a reroll. Agility, not really. We will have movement speed at the end of the day. I'm gonna go with a burn. I see the 5%, but I think the time is good to go with a burn. By the way, the reason why I don't care about 30% movement speed, 40% from this thing, 52% from this thing, and another 40% for most likely the rest that I take. So we're gonna get a bunch of movement speed through the Bloodlusts. So let's just take the burn, so we later banish it. So we control our build a bit better. And the next Bloodlust is definitely gonna make a difference, by the way. Wait a minute, are these things actually cooling down faster than what they say they are? No, it doesn't feel like it. Also, they synchronize their cooldown. Roll these. The area on Chaos. I'm gonna take this. Not that it's useful, but at least it's gonna make it so that we buff the other things better. Multicast Blast. Once again, this is 24% multicast on one of the napalms that is going to stay at the end of the fight. The game, not the fight. So we want that, although it doesn't really affect anything other than those. Level up, 5% attack speed. That is always decent. Let's continue. Let's now make sure that we're gonna banish the fire application. None of these, none of these, none of these, and area on blast. We're gonna definitely take that. I see the 24% block, but I need area, man. I need area on these napalm blasts. I need the ground to be burning, so we can just apply more and more and more melting. I don't know how much job the melting does. Potency on one of the bloodlusts is always really good. I don't know how much damage the melting does, but assuming that 12 armor is good. Like, opponents losing armor is good and powerful. That should carry us. I don't want any of these, but I can't really do anything. So we're forced to take lethality, as this and this skill is going to be thrown out. A bit unlucky on us, on our part. But it is what it is. Level up. None of these still. Where are my bloodlusts? 10% damage is decent. Might as well take it. Hopefully it applies to the dogs. It definitely applies to this thing, the Shieldy Flames. 225 damage. Roll. These are mediocre, so we're gonna take the poison. And now we're gonna banish poison and banish burn. If I didn't already banish burn. We're gonna see depending on how many banishes we have. And we have 80% crit chance. So yeah, first of all, multicast frontal, might as well take it. Right? 3d6% multicast on frontal skills. It doesn't matter that we're multicasting mortar shot. Look at this. We're flaming the ground, man. We're flaming the ground. Level up. None of these. 5% attack speed. Might as well take it. Sometimes we get like worse things that we want to reroll away. So I'm still at 100% cooldown on those bloodlusts. We still are a bit far away. But the napalm blast is at 1 second already. None of these this time though. Let's reroll it. And I guess 5% crit chance. So we close into the crit chance being done. Just finish that, get a 100% crit chance. Level up. Frequency is useless. We're gonna go with multicast on everything. I mean, frequency isn't useless, but there is no reason to take it. At some point, everything is gonna be permanent. None of these. Area on Chaos. Once again, not really something we want. Venomous. Banish this. Not something we really want, but it's gonna make the dogs move faster. So I'm not sure how much area we have on these. 60% area isn't really that much. I also don't know how big the area of the cast is anyway. Level up. Area on blast. We're gonna take that 30%. This is more important. I want these napalm blasts to just cover the whole screen. So this is actually important. Look at this. Just burn everything. Potency on one of them, definite yes. Potency of one of them is good, by the way, because, as I said, the buffs are gonna be permanent, so it gives us the buff pretty much. Damage on blast, that's a yes. Does that make melting better? I mean, it makes the debuff better, that's for certain, so it is what it is. And at the end of the day, we still are missing so many bloodlusts, area on blast, that we're most likely gonna even keep both of the mortar shots, the way I'm seeing this. And I think it's better to go with 4 bloodlusts and 2 mortar shots. Unless... oh, 20% attack and everything. 11-second cooldown on the bloodlust, so they're very close to permanency. The meltings are going very well. Takes me a while to destroy opponents. You know what, let's actually do a top right corner strat. Because why not? We're burning the trees over here. Look how awesome this looks. Level up. One of these. Hypothermia. I'm gonna take that, of course. Freeze applies fragility, because why not? It's a good debuff. And yeah, that's like the easiest way to apply fragility, by the way. Freeze apply fragility. I'm gonna say 10% attack speed. Multicast one of the napalm blasts. Yeah, but I don't know which of them. Yeah, let's hope it's gonna roll the left one. It rolled the left one, very nice. That was lucky. I 50-50'd it. But as I said, we're most likely gonna keep these napalm blasts for a long while. Let's go 10% damage. I don't want the first hit as a crit, as I have literally 85% crit chance anyway. So there is no reason to do that. Napalm blast those guys to down. 2 down. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that guy was just in the middle of the flames. Yeah, the more these guys stay in the flames, the more they just get straight up destroyed. And I'm also dying, I just realized. 3d6 life. Level up, none of these. I would say none of these. None of these for sure. I'm gonna go multicast here, which is decent-ish. And really hope that we're gonna really get what I really want. And that is another Bloodlust. Game, please provide. Game, please provide. 2 Bloodlusts. If I get 2 Bloodlusts, I'm gonna be a happy camper. I don't need the 5 of them, okay? I just want 4. 4 Bloodlusts, 2 Mortar Shot, Napalm Blasts. Damage on fire. I'm gonna take this because I have been told that it buffs this thing. We're gonna see right now. You know, this is a good testing thing. Actually, the fact that this appeared means that it buffs these things. And in case you don't understand why, because normally you never ever... I mean, it says it here. It says Fire Shield. It says Fire Shield. Forget everything I tried to explain. It just says Fire Shield. Yeah, this should say it at the very bottom, by the way. It should say at the very bottom that it is considered a fire tag, in my humble opinion. And also, Napalm Blast should be a fire skill in the first place. Like, it literally applies the higher version of Burn, melting. So why isn't it the fire skill? Let's go with 5% cooldown. Almost from 11-second cooldown. Only 1 second where I'm not crazy buffed. Which, it's pretty bad, but whatever. Look at this, the whole ground is burning all the time, every area. 1% attack speed, very nice, we take that. I just realized I have 110 life, which means that in the next infinite, we're most likely gonna get 1 shot. So, that's really not good. That is really not good. We need to get some of those behemoths, some of those healing items. And not healing, health. We need max health. I do enjoy that we're burning the whole ground, though. That is really enjoyable. And the fact that we have like infinite and permanent flame shield around us, that just does 106 plus 265. It doesn't do that much. Indomitable, let's not get blocked. Let's continue going in circles. And hope we're gonna get something awesome. I do enjoy those every 5 levels we get a point. I do enjoy that, every 5 levels getting a reroll. Really helps out with what we're trying to do. Although, as you can see, we still are not really gathering those chaos skills that I really want. So, yes, it's helping us, but not really. 3D life, that is decent. Now we have 140. We almost got, like, that was almost a 25% health boost, maybe 28. That was really good. Why are there no flames here? Why are there no flames here? Look at this. He's losing, like, when he's down to half his life, he should be almost going instantly down to 0. Oh, I died? Oh, I died. Very nice. You know what? Let's actually reduce the graphics, because this is just stupid. Oh, and now we're not able to see the flames. I mean, we are able to see the flames. It's very little. It's very little. What hit us, though? What hit us? I don't know. I guess poison on the ground or whatnot. We definitely need more max life. And I do want to see the flames on the ground, so let's actually increase the graphics just a smidge. I think this is better now. They're visible. Let's roll these. These are mediocre. Let's roll. Nice! I found our Bloodlust at long last. Let's throw away... I would say I would say the Mortar Shot, to be honest. And the reason being that the Meteor, although it's useless, it is a fire. So with the fire tag, I might be able to power up the fire shields once in a while. So let's go with Mortar Shot is out. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. Just throw away the Mortar Shot. Now we get even more attack speed. We got another boost of 80% attack speed and 40% movement speed. We should be moving even faster and also getting, yeah, even more attack speed. I mean, that's it. That's literally the purpose of this. I just hope that we're gonna find some buffs for these things. Look at this, we have burned the whole tree and everything down. We are the evil guy. This is Banish. Bye-bye. And area effect on chaos, very much, yes. As I said, I'm still not exactly sure how much of the area this thing hits. And we definitely want to hit our dogs, no matter where they are. But they're running pretty fast. Do you see how fast the dogs are running? The dogs are the speediest thing around. Vroom vroom, do the dogs say. Let's continue, level up, none of these. I'm gonna go with block chance, which at this point is at death protection 1. Block chance 3d 9%, armor 3d 5%. Well, the armor 3d 5% isn't really gonna save us. As I've said a bunch of times, if you have like 100, like if you have 100 life and opponents do 2000 damage, what is gonna save you? 80% less damage taken or 80% chance to take 0? Yeah, 80% chance, yeah, or 50% chance to take 0. I'm not 20% chance to take 0. Like, it's just better. It's just straight up better in big numbers. And opponents will get big numbers, that's the issue. Like, opponents will definitely outscale our survivability. Let's go with area. I want my flame to actually be good. Could have gone with whatever the other thing was. Let's go with area, though. Just hit him. I think the other thing was damage, crit damage or something. Yeah, no, I want area. I just want to be far away and just burn the opponents and just everything in general. Now, I just am missing one Bloodlust. Like, if I get one Bloodlust, the build is what I want it to be. So, let's hope for the best. Potency of one of these, of course we're gonna take that. Oh, whoop, that was the lightning. Man, the lightning lady is always dangerous. She always gets me. She always gets me. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, burn, burn. And these guys are toasted. I mean, look at this. They have how many? 1,000 stacks of melting. 1,000 stacks of melting. Which means that they have like 1,000 less armor, right? Isn't that what melting is supposed to do? So, if opponents have 1,000 less armor, doesn't that mean they take like 300% more damage or something? Potency on one of the Bloodlusts, very much yes. I still need just a smidge more attack speed so that these Bloodlusts become permanent. And then, it's over. We won. Let's continue blasting everything through. I mean, are we gonna win? I don't know if we're gonna win. Theoretically, we have already won. So, in my mind, a win is if we get one more Bloodlust. Otherwise, it's a loss. It's gonna be like, oh, we won, but we lost. Flame ring build with the flame on the ground. And the doggos with the flame rings. I mean, if I wanted to actually focus on the flame rings, I should have gone a flame build. Complete anything else. Let's go for agility. I'm still doing the bucket shots. 1.4 seconds on this. Okay. We don't have the crazy attack speed I would have hoped we're gonna get. I was under the assumption that at 3 Bloodlusts we're already gonna have like so much more that we actually have. Maybe the place to go with the bleeds. The bleed thing buff. You know, the more bleeds opponents have, the more attack speed you get. That thing scales a lot faster than what Bloodlusts do. So maybe if I had that thing 5 times, it would have been the fastest attack speed build in the universe. Still, this is pretty decent. I'm a bit sad that one Bloodlust doesn't buff the other right away. But the attack speed does buff each other. Like, if I had the thing, there is like a skill that says the more bleeds opponents have, the more attack speed you get. That thing stacks with Bloodlust. Like, if you have them both, Bloodlust makes that thing permanent, and that thing makes Bloodlust permanent. So, that's a bit weird, why Bloodlust don't stack while the other thing does. Let's roll these. Area on blast. We're gonna take that, as I said. Blast skills are pretty important for us. Continue hitting these. Maybe this also has other tags, by the way. The fire shield. Maybe it has some other tags that I'm not aware of right now. Maybe it has like the... Did it have the blast skill? I don't think it had the blast skill. I'm gonna look into it again if I find blast. Or if I find the area. Like any buff I find, I'm gonna look if it says also the flame shield around it. And also the thing I said about flame shield cooling down faster, yeah, that's definitely a thing, because you can see right now we're missing them and boom, we got them back already. Area on frontal. So this is, yeah, napalm blast, so this is definitely not for the firing. You know what would make the firing insanely awesome and powerful and actually useful for everybody to take? If it was affected by every buff that you get. Maybe not physical, but if it was affected by lasting, fire, blast, I don't know, empowering, like anything that has to do with buffing. What are this? Physical, magical, fire, lasting, area, like all of these. If it had a bunch of buffs like that, not buffs, tags, then the flame shield would have been better, because you could have easily buffed it with a million different ways, and then you could just use it and abuse it, so to speak. Well, let's avoid those opponents and just continue dashing. I haven't found a single dash, by the way, which is a bit unlucky on the defensive side. Now, if they're asking, you shall receive, is actually true. Nope. Okay, we're gonna find it. Oh, damage on frontal. I'm gonna take that. Let's continue. Once again, damage. Oh, laser. Let's avoid the laser. Let's avoid the laser. And there is a lightning from the lightning lady. So let's just run in there. Now is a good chance to just, you know, destroy them. Yeah, they're in the melting pot. 1,300 melting. And another 3,300 melting. Which, once again, it doesn't feel like they're actually melting. I know I'm using the word like as a meme here. Damage on fire. I'm gonna take that. Once again, it applies to fire shield, so we're gonna take this. Yeah, it sounds like I'm saying a meme. But I was under the assumption that at 500 stacks of melting, opponents would already be toast. Because, I mean, look at this. My armor is 211, right? And I take 35 less damage. If I had 12 less armor, let's say if I had 1,000 less armor, because I'm assuming that at 1,000 stacks, they actually have 1,000 less armor, I would have been taking like 300% more damage. So, unless the issue is that the skill itself doesn't do much damage, right? Unless the issue is that I don't have any confirmation point. Maybe that is the issue, actually. Maybe the issue is that I'm not doing enough damage. Maybe I should find a fire spell or something. Maybe I should find the combustion. I think there is like a combustion skill. That's, I think, what it's called. And it does damage based on if opponents have burn on them. So it's just gonna be an almost guaranteed damage on them. I'm gonna say multicast. I prefer casting a bit more than just powering up one of the napalm shots. I like that I'm like getting slowed for 0.9 seconds. I mean, look at this, moving. I'm moving normal now. I'm not gonna dash at all. Bloodlust. Let's go. Bye-bye, Meteor. And we got my 2 napalm shots and my 4 bloodlust. Look at this. Boop. I'm gonna slow down and continue. Because for 1 second, these 3 are not really active. Now we got another 80% attack speed and 40% movement speed boost from this last bloodlust. The main reason why I want that, of course, is for the dogs and the rings. So, yeah, now we're pretty much permanently moving fast. Damage on blasts. I'm gonna say yes to this. So we do some damage with the blasts. I want to see if the flame ring did anything in this run. And you might say, but Sifd, you didn't actually power up the flame ring so that you can say that the flame ring did actually something or not. Yeah, you know what? If I get 5 fire shields, let's go to less damage second. If I get 5 fire shields and they don't do anything, just and they also, I think I also buffed them twice, right? I got this thing twice. Yeah, they have a 60% damage boost, while this has a 100% damage boost. So yeah, you might say 100% damage boost and 132 multicast is more than that, but also these things have permanent cooldown, and I have 3 dogs using them and running towards opponents, so there is something wrong, right? Damage on chaos, very nice. That's a lot of attack speed and a lot of movement speed right there. So really nice. In general, all the bloodlusts together should have a baseline. Each bloodlust has a 40% baseline attack speed and a 20% baseline movement speed. So if I get something that affects them all, it's going to be 4 times 4, 160, and then 4 times 2, 80. So whatever says more damage to bloodlusts is going to give that amount times 1.6 attack speed and times 0.8 movement speed. Damage on physical, perfect. This is by far the best thing we could have possibly asked for. This right here is gonna give us about 70% movement attack speed and about yeah, about 40, no wait, yeah, this is gonna give us 80% attack speed and 40% movement speed, this buff here alone. So we're gonna take this, of course. We're gonna go with magnetic. No, we're gonna go with damage. We're gonna go with damage because we just got a crazy movement speed boost anyway. This was just the craziest thing we could have possibly get. Move a lot faster and we attack a lot faster. Look at this. 1 second cooldown on the napalm blast. I can get another one, but I'm not. Multicast one of them. Well, or crit damage. I'm gonna say. What's my crit? I'm gonna say multicast one of them. These still do not have that much of a multicast. 84 and 180. Wait, what? How does this have 84 and this has 180? Well, whatever. Level up. 10% attack and everything. Is this permanency? Nope. 10.5. We're so close to permanency on the bloodlusts. I'm gonna stick to the 2 napalm blasts. I do enjoy being able to get blast buffs. I don't want to, yeah, area of effect on blast. Like, I do want to get these buffs. I do want to get those crazy buffs on napalm blasts. Because this is my actual DPS. Let's be serious. It's not the dogs. It's not the dogs, man. It's just straight up not the dogs. Unless I'm completely wrong about this. I'm looking at the dogs on the right side right now. It doesn't seem like those are the one carrying us. None of these. I'm gonna go with 5% attack speed. On 10.3. We're so close to permanency. So close. I think with one more 10% attack speed boost, 5% attack speed boost, well, 10.2. Yeah, with one 10% attack speed boost, we should be at permanency. And then madness. Madness, as if it isn't madness already. Let's go damage on one of these instead of attack speed. Yeah, I think that's better. I'm definitely not gonna go for... this is the build, 4 bloodlusts, 2 napalm shots. And I want to see if we find the thing that says explode, burning opponents explode or something. Let's roll. Dumo plays dazed. Might as well. Dumo plays dazed. Now we have a guaranteed crit chance, although we still have 85%. Just want to make it 100%. Forget the dazed debuff. I just want to make my crits 100%, and then we're gonna, you know, banish the crit chance. Area on area. We're gonna definitely take this. Very nice. So now I'm pretty sure bloodlust should be global. I do enjoy my dogs just running around with the rings, being like, let's go with fragility. Not that we applied that many stacks of fragility, but do these buffs work on the dogs? Like, do my fragility and frozen and burn and all those buffs actually make the dogs, you know, hit opponents? Let's roll these. I'm gonna say yes on armor. I definitely will need some more max life. I'm a bit afraid about getting one shot, but we're gonna see, we're gonna see. Hit inwards, hit inwards. Explode, explode, explode. Look at all the millions upon millions of debuffs we apply. Burn everything! Burn everything! I'm just applying burn all over the place just for the memes. I can really not see anything at this point. Roll these and whoa, let's go! Let's go! That was completely and utterly insane that we got that. Once again, another 60, nope, another 80% attack speed and everything, and also another 40% movement speed. So, yeah, let's continue. In case you don't understand how I'm doing these calculations, as I said, the baseline of all these together, 160% attack speed. Therefore, if I increase that by 50%, what's the half of 160? That's 80. So 80% attack speed boost. And then with the same math, I can also calculate the, here we go, permanency. Permanency, 9.7 cooldown, very nice. Area of effect empowering. Might as well take it. Might as well take it. I'm still not sure if they are global enough. By the way, my dogs, although they have like 1 life right now, they are immortal. You cannot really lose the dogs. They always move around. They always do something. So there is no issue with that. We will get randomly sniped because I can't really see anything, especially from the lightning lady. Let's maybe reduce this the stats just a little smidge, just so that we maybe see something. Yeah, I mean that's good. I mean that's good. I think that's good at least. Now we can. No. Yep, we're somehow survived. Blast, blast, blast. Bye bye you. Blast, 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 blast. And she is like she Tiagoro is in the middle of the fire. Yeah, we're destroying everything, man. Let's go magnetic. Let's go expansive. Anything that stays in the middle of our flames just gets so many stacks of flames on them. They don't survive this, man. Damage on chaos, perfect. 30%. That means a lot. That means a lot. I think it's like 50% attack speed or something. I don't know. I don't really need to do the math. Now it's permanent. Now I'm moving fast. Look how fast we're moving, man. We're just gas, gas, gas. Never stopping. Level up. Resilience. Armor. Ziggy zaggy. Burn opponents. Boom, boom, boom. Blast the ground. Having fun. The ring, by the way, is not now. It's very obvious, right? Now it's very, very, very obvious that the ring actually cools down faster the more attack speed you have, because you can see the ring around me. The moment I hit something, it instantly just reappears. Like the moment, look at this. Half the ring is gone, it's back. Half the ring is gone, and it's back. Like, and it's back. The meme is that it's gone, of course, but and it's back. Let's destroy opponents. That's actually good, just a good expedition. Let's just burn everything behind us. Expedition time. Hit everything behind us with flames. Backtrack. Wanna see, do we get a bunch of kills? Or is this just not a good way of playing? I think we do get a bunch of kills. As long as I zigzag while I'm doing these flames. And the flames, of course, have still a 0.8 cooldown. So we haven't gotten to the 0.5 madness that I would have liked to get. But it's okay. Continue going around. And of course we're losing XP that's on the ground, but that doesn't really matter. Let's go. Boss time. Level up. None of these. I'm gonna see reroll these. Those aren't good. Reroll. These are also not good. Reroll. Come on. Another frequency. I'm not gonna take another bloodlust, by the way. I think it's better to have the damage on area. Perfect. That is everything we have. That is literally everything we have. Very nice. I didn't watch out, by the way, if area includes those things. Let's try to maybe burn opponents down. Yep, I think we applied enough burns on the ground there so that those columnettes are just gonna burn down. How many stacks of... Look, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They are losing chunks, man. Chunks. Whenever the fire triggers, they just go down. They just get destroyed. Because these are not only stacks that apply the minus armor. These are also stacks of burn, right? Let's not forget, this thing applies 2000 and 2000 burn. Wow, how did it happen that these two do the same damage? Level up. Area on chaos. This applies only bloodlust. This is gonna be the last time I'm getting area on chaos. I'm not gonna take it again. Let's go armor. Wait, was the left side of that thing armor? I think I just threw away a blue armor choice. Whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna get watch out anyway. Let's roll these. Some more damage and everything. Includes flames. Includes everything, you know. I mean, that's what 10% damage and everything means. I should also definitely take Leviathans. Like, especially green and blue ones, when they provide me with 20% damage and 30% damage. Damage on chaos, definite yes. Once again, damage on chaos means attack speed and movement speed. So, madness. Bye-bye you. Bye-bye you. Bye-bye you. It doesn't feel like we're doing a lot, but after the melting starts kicking in, we're doing a lot. Like, we're doing very much a lot of damage. And this is just gonna become more and more and more, especially if I find damage on lasting. or damage on area. I think both of these are area. Yeah, area or physical. Area or physical are the play. Like, if I find area or physical buffs, we're godlike. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this, 0.7 on the shotgun blast. Hey, look, 3 elites. They appeared all in the same spot. Perfect for us. Yep. Well, there is also the lightning blade. Let's actually go. No. Let's actually go away from there. I got stuck there. Damage on one of the flames. I think that's better than attack speed on one of the flames. These guys are in the middle of my... Oh, the lightning, man. The lightning. Now's a good chance to get her down. Yeah, I think she's toast. I think she's toast. Kaeth is toast. Level up. Run away. Debilitating. Poison applies doom. Who cares? Let's go with 50% attack speed. That guy's toast. She has 1,400. Yeah, melting. She's just melting. Aha, the joke. Nope, she's alive. She's alive. The most dangerous one is alive, and she's toast. Very nice. Level up. Let's go crit damage. It's also decent-ish. Where's my crit chance? Still at 85%. Still at 85%. Just burn everything around while moving and backtrack flaming opponents. I'm also covering the whole stage, so we start, you know, gaining some crystals. Theoretically speaking, instead of actually doing big cycles, I should just do this. Like, I should just flame everything around me, so no matter what the opponent tries to join, there are so many flames on the ground that just everything melts and burns and, you know, etc. Fragility applies bleed. I found it later and took it. Although there was a Leviathan 20%, which maybe I should have took, but whatever. Whatever. These 50% buffs really almost feel like I have to take them. I want to see, is this build going to be able to arrive to endless 5, 6, 7, 8? Or is this gonna stay where it is at 4? I think most of the time I die at 4. Now Nicol Blast. None of these, to be honest. Reroll. None of these either. Reroll. None of these either. And last chance. Yeah, area on lasting. Last time I'm taking area. I promise. I promise. This is the last time I'm taking area on lasting. I'm ready to read some comments saying Sifd says last time. Doesn't take it. Takes another 3 times after that. Hashtag relatable. Hashtag Sifd logic. I'm gonna say last. I don't mean last. I actually mean I'm gonna change opinion later. Let's continue. Destroy opponents. Destroy. Flame the ground. By the way, the flame stack. I wanna see if I just throw everything into one spot. Yeah, it feels like they do stack. Feels like they do stack. Slowly moving in cycles, trying to avoid the maybe incoming laser. We're fighting 3 easy ones, I would say. Area on area, that's definite yes, because it makes the purple, the flames mostly more. The other ones. Look at this, 2,000 stacks of melting. These guys are toast. Yeah, they're actually dead. I don't need to stay close. Let's not risk losing. Crit damage. Bye and bye. And everything dies. Seems like you can only get up to 5 fire shields. A bit disappointing. A bit disappointing. But also, we lost the buff, Bloodlust, man. Do you see how slow we move without the Bloodlust buff? It is a bit disappointing. Look at this. We're moving like the slowest thing possible. And now we're gas. And I thought for some reason we bugged out. I think we just blasted once before we actually got the Bloodlust buff. And then we were cooling down. Let's go with crit damage. You know, I'm seeing what else is popping up. Like, we're getting some things that maybe are good. Especially the thing that says the weakness application. Not weakness, I think it's... I don't know what it's called. Some woodcast. The thing that says that your status effects do more damage. That might be good. But once again, what is better? Applying even more melting because melting reduces armor, therefore they take more damage? Or making the damage of melting be more, right? Like, one of these two is the right choice, and the other one is not. And I don't know which is which. We're gonna try to avoid Kaeth here. She's right here, and she's toast. Potency on one of the Bloodlust. That's a yes. That's as if I take attack speed. More than 10%. This is like more than 12% actually. Yeah, this is like the best attack speed possible. And movement speed too. It's not only attack speed. Alexi's toast. That was the skill, by the way. None of these. Reroll. We got a Sifd. Now we're moving faster. On my name, but not my name actually. Let's go damage on blast or take the stand. Let's go damage on blast. Let's roll these. Let's go area, I guess. Not that I have any good opinion on this. Blast everything. Man, it's a bit sad that there is no luck button. I really mean it. We're finding so many times 2 good skills. Brutal actually, crits bleed. Whatever. I guess crits bleed. Might as well, you know. Might as well. And I really want to get to endless 7 or 8, man. I'm not sure it's possible to get 7 or 8 with only 140 health. One random shot and we're toast. Now theoretically I could get there if I reduce the graphics to nothingness, the visual clutter to nothingness. But I think it's more fun, right? Damage on blast, of course. I think it's more fun to be able to see the flames on the ground than actually be like, oh, damage on frontal, definite, yes. Than being like, okay, we are gonna now reduce the visual clutter because we want to survive. Like, that feels like tryharding. If you're not also seeing something when you play the game, then why are you playing the game? Just to be like, oh, I won. Oh, I lost. No, we're having fun here. Burn! Burn opponents! Last, last, last. Let's see what we can fight. I should talk about something random one day. If I'm gonna remember anything random to talk about. Level up, none of these. I guess we're gonna go for agility as I didn't have any reroll. Level up, potency on one of them or a bit of armor. I'm gonna say potency on one of them. Once again, the armor with 140 life is not gonna save us in my opinion. So, might as well go for a bit more damage. Although that's like a... It's pretty much wrong because it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If I don't invest into armor, how can I expect armor to actually save us when the time comes, right? I'm like, oh, I don't have max life, so therefore I shouldn't take armor. Yeah, but if I don't invest into armor, then when I find max life, then I won't have armor to back it up. So it's I should have maybe gone for the armor. Whatever, man. I literally always say I take this and then I say I should have taken the other one. Well, guess what? 3D life. Now I'm thinking about taking the damage though. I guess we're gonna go to 3D life. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get one shot anyway, but now we're back to 140. So at least we protect ourselves from... Yeah, that was the life we just gained. I'm kidding. As far as I know, on level up you do heal. So we should heal a bit here. Where are the enemies, man? Where are the bosses? Avoid opponents, burn everything to the ground. Theoretically, I should be able to set up like a burning ground area. Attack speed. Let's go with attack speed. 100%. Continually making my napalms better. If I find a 50% attack damage on physical again, then I'm pretty sure that we will get some crazy boosts. I'm gonna go 20% damage. As I said, we do want those Leviathan's greens. Let's not forget it's 20% damage. Like if it was a 15% damage blue, I would have been like, I take it. But now that it's a 20% damage Leviathan, I'm like, maybe not. I should really start thinking about it once again. We're gonna take this. That's a 20% damage boost right there. For pretty much everything. Not pretty much, literally everything. Let's destroy opponents. And Alexi is in the middle of flames, and he's toast too, as everything else. And we're full life again. And we are full life again. Man, I have to say, these stacks of flames on the ground, potency on... let's get armor. What? Let's get armor. What's my armor at? 50% is damage taken, and my block is at 40% time, and 40% chance to take 0. Of course, I would have liked all of those to be armor and not armor, block chance, but whatever. Duration, completely useless, pretty max life. We are slowly becoming a tank. Maybe we're gonna actually survive. Maybe. Maybe I'm gonna survive. Maybe I'm gonna be sorry that I didn't take damage. I don't wanna fight. Let's take damage on one of the napalms, I guess. Nope. Nope. Burn everything. Man, I really want to set up like a hotspot, I guess. A hotspot of melting ground. That is the play. And the boss just spawned in there. I'm gonna go 3% movement speed. Although not really needed. Oh, 55 damage from one of the bosses. Oh, the lightning lady just tried to get us. I'm trying to burn her down as she's the most dangerous one for me, in my opinion. Just want to slowly do a whole area attack here. Theoretically, the bosses are chasing us, and if they are, they should get hit by all those meltings that are on the ground. I mean, look at this Alpha Rad. No. Man, you know what? It really feels like there is something wrong with the hitboxes. It feels like if you try to dash close to a wall... No. You see? We somehow survived. We got hit for 100 something from the lightning lady. I hate the lightning lady, man. I don't know what it is. Let's reroll these. I see the lethality, but once again... Nice, let's go now dash. No fragility. Ah, another lightning lady right there. I don't know what it is with her, man. I don't know. She just snipes me. It's the attack speed thing. It's oh no, laser. We're still alive, still alive. That guy wasn't melting. Like if you see up here, I can't really showcase right now because a bunch of things are hitting us. If you see up here, you're gonna see enemy attack speed 70% higher. That thing is what makes the lightning lady kill us, because she has one of the fastest attacks out there. So with a 70% faster attack speed, she just snipes you instantly. Roll these. Poison applies, but no, we're gonna go Leviathan. 30% more damage. Once again, there is no downside in getting Leviathan. We are moving already crazy fast enough. I'm trying to just set up a bunch of flames behind us while I'm slowly moving, so that maybe the bosses are close to us while we avoid their hits. There is no Kiathas, so there is no real danger. We can just move slowly in big cycles around and hope that we burn the ground that they stand on, and just dash once in a while. Theoretically, I should be dashing every second of the day. And it's not only her that gets crazy attack speed, right? It's all of them. But yeah, at the end of the day, slow playing is, I think, the play. Level up, none of these. There we go, multicast frontal, that's good. Damage on empowering. This is a bunch of attack speed and a bunch of movement speed. This is a lot more flames. I think this is about 40% attack speed. This is about... How much multicast do I have? 130, 130. I'm gonna say multicast. Once again, not exactly sure if that was the choice, but whatever. Whatever. Bless this guy. Somebody can do the math and be factual about what was better there, but it doesn't really matter. I think we're already at Crazy Town. Maybe, I guess attack speed could have been better because it also provides utility through moving. This applies burn. Might as well. Completely useless though, but might as well take it. Hey, the ice guy. I mean, come on. You're in the middle of madness, man. Konope. It's the first bar. Look at this. He's still gaining melting. He's still stacking melting. Now his melting are going down. He has 1,000 of them. Here he is again. Let's increase the meltings a bit more. Now he's toast again. Let's go. Let's avoid. Let's not forget we have a bunch of dashes. Multicast on area. Of course we're gonna take this. Multicast and everything. Is there a Kanath? Yeah, there's a Kanath. And we're pretty much sure we're gonna get lightning down. I mean, we know it. We know it. We know for a fact lightning is gonna get us. I still have a revive. Ice was there. Where's Kanath? Where's the Kanath snipe? The thing is that she always predicts where I'm gonna move. Like, that's why the lightning always gets me. Almost got hit by it, by the way. Multicast 8%. Another Konope. I think we can get this Konope in time. I don't think there is anything here that can hit us. Yeah, I think I applied enough flames over there. Oh, no. I think we applied enough flames over there at the Konope area. Level up. I'm gonna go 50% area. I saw the attack speed. I don't really think I need it. I mean, I don't need it. I don't know why I said I don't think I need it. It's, my bloodlust are permanent and my machine gun has already like crazy attack speed. That's my attack speed at, by the way. My attack speed is at cast frequency 1000%. Very nice. Permanent 1000% attack speed boost. Of course, I could easily achieve more with the blood build. Ah, of course, Kanath. Why wouldn't she lightning us and hit us? Now is the most important part to not lose a life right here. Because if I somehow survive this, multicast one of them. If I somehow survive this randomly, which I don't think is gonna happen because Kanath always gets me with her lightning strikes, we will fully heal. So this is like a good chance to reset. As I've said a bunch of times. Nope, lightning almost hit us. Columneth, trying to hit Kanath. Come on, Kanath, 600,000 life. Come on, go down. 400, 285, 190. Come on, go down. Kanath's 50,000. Okay, Kanath is gone. So now we only have to deal with the fire guy and the other guy, Alexis. Alexis is the guy that chases you, so Alexis is really easy, as he just is behind us all the time, and at some point he just will burn down. And then the fire guy, I mean, I don't know. The fire guy I have no idea. It's the one guy I have no idea on, and also no opinion on. Fire guy's toast, Alexis is also toast. And done. And now with 36 life, we were lucky enough and we survived. As I said, you do fully heal back. Look at this. The moment we lose the buff, we're gonna move like the slow. Oh, let's go! Damage on physical. Physical. Off to the next zone. And this is the zone we're most likely gonna die. Because the opponents are gonna now scale extremely fast. Yeah. Enemy damage 1,100%. So that means one shot. And attack speed 110%. Which, I mean, we were at 70% attack speed previously. So at 110, it's the end. Let's maybe try to survive, you know. Let's maybe just reduce this a bit. So we can maybe see a bit better. And maybe we're gonna survive. I mean, I don't think we will, but who knows? Who knows? Just have everything be like a little light shadow. The light shadow of burn and fire. You know what? Before we actually do that, let's first see what it looks fully. Yeah, okay. You can literally not see anything. But it really looks like the forest is burning. So at least we achieved that, right? At least we achieved that the forest is burning. Really enjoyable. Next scene, Sifd gets cancelled because he said what I just said. Level up. Fire shield exists again? We found the 6th fire shield. Did I miss a fire shield? I don't think I missed a fire shield. Seems like there is some kind of diminishing returns on how many times you can, how easily you can find it. Not how many times you find it, but how easily you find it. There seems to be a diminishing returns on that. As if there is any chance whatsoever that the fire shield does damage, but whatever. As if there is any chance that the fire shield is carrying us. I really don't think there is. Also, it seems like a reducing armor of melting does not stack. The armor reduction part of it. Opponents get armor, absorption and shields 40% less. Oh, absorption shields lose defense the more you go deeper. Ah, that's how they nerfed the shield. Because people were telling me that the shield is now nerfed. Yep, the dev actually literally killed the shield off. Well, it is what it is. The true infinites are never gonna be a thing again. But if you want to see a true infinite, a true immortality run, then hopefully a card is gonna appear top right. And you're gonna see that I had a run that's like 2 hours long where I literally cannot die and I had to end the run on my own. So that's a thing. That was a thing actually. It's no longer a thing. I'm always finding it very sad when devs don't allow people to just have one way, at least one, right? 1 or 2 waves in your game, ways, not waves, to just break the game completely. Damage on area, very nice, the best possible buff actually. Damage on area and damage on physical is by far the best buff we can possibly get. I'm just trying to get rid of Kaethas here. Yep, Kaethas is no good. Oh no, they're not going down that fast. They have 12 million life. Ah yeah, I don't see them go down anytime soon. I'm gonna get sniped by lightning here. I'm just waiting for it. Just waiting for the snipe. Maybe still alive. Why are the dogs not... Oh! You remember when I said that the dogs are mortal? Yeah, seems like the dogs aren't really mortal. It seems like the dogs become passive and don't try to attack at all when they have 1 life. Which means my dogs are always gonna be next to us for the rest of the run pretty much. Hey look, it's Alexi. The one opponent that I know exactly what he does. Level up. None of these, but I can't really do anything about this. I guess power of one of the napalm shots. And we're just fighting another set of bosses right away. Another fire shield. Let's go. The build is still going, man. The build is still going. So I guess there is no cap on these. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why now we're finding them. At level 183, now we're finding more. Like, what happened? Somewhere in between those. Let's go for agility, I guess. Somewhere in between the levels, we just got more. 2 levels, very nice. I'm gonna say reroll these. Magnetic. Damage on physical. Damage on empowering, of course. No damage on physical. This, weakness. Increase all damage received by 24%. And the damage received from negative effects by an extra 24. Is this worth it? By the way, this is bomb area burst physical. This is blast area frontal physical. So this is not gonna just get all the buffs. Well, we're not gonna take it anyway. Damage on empowering. Very nice. Even more crazy attack speed. Even more madness. What's my attack speed on these things now? 0.6. Not how much I would have liked it to be. That's okay. It's okay. I'm stutter stepping here so we can get rid of this guy that's chasing us. Which I don't see happening that fast. So we're closing into the end, man. We're closing into the end. When opponents don't die, you get 1 shot. And even if I don't get 1 shot right now, it's the next wave is gonna be 1 shot, like guaranteed. There is no way we're gonna survive this next wave, Ziggy Zaggy. But as I was saying, whoa, that was a block, by the way. I should have died right then and there. As I was saying, when a game has so much replayability of this thing, because this game here has almost infinite replayability in my opinion, as long as you enjoy testing out things, right? So when a game has so much replayability as this game has, you should, in my opinion, multicast area is better than area of effect and blast. It's 20% area and everything. Yeah, you should always allow 1 or 2 or 3 busted things in the game. I don't think everybody, like, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I understand, first of all, not everybody is gonna find and get those busted runs going. And the thing is, something that Asmongold has said, like, you have to realize that people that join the Discord, people that comment, people that watch gameplay of a game, and in general, people that, you know, are part of the community, and not only play the game, are a very small subsection of the people that actually play the game. So by saying, oh no, the arcane shield buff is something busted that people are abusing, yeah, not everybody's abusing it. Like, it's the people that are going to be abusing it are going to be either about, oh, another multicast on physical, let's go. Either, you know, the guys that know about it, people that want to just win, or people that want to experiment, right? Anybody else is not gonna abuse it most of the time. And even if you do abuse it by your own, like, even if you, let's say you don't watch YouTube, let's say you don't follow the game on Discord, or you don't follow anything about the game, you just bought the game and play the game, right? And then you find Arcane Shield, and it's busted, and you're like beating everything with it. And you don't go to post it anywhere, you just play the game, have fun, and you just break the game on your own time. Like back in the day, you know, when we were playing PlayStation 1 and whatnot in our homes, and we were just having fun and breaking the game with away, and then we were just abusing it and having fun. Yeah, the dev is taking that away. Because Fire Shield, let's go. Because we, like me and other content creators, are uploading guides or videos, or, you know, people are just going over to the Discord and being like, look at this, I broke the game with this game, with the thing. I broke the game with this build. Yeah, the dev is like, this breaks the game, we're gonna remove it. Like, in my opinion, you should really implement, if you want to do this, like, if you want to be nerfing things because something is busted, you should really implement statistics and see how many of the people playing the game use it. Because if you implement statistics and see that, I don't know, 3% of the won runs or 5% of the runs that have won used Arcane Shield, then you shouldn't nerf it, man. Those 5%ers are the guys that are trying to to break the game. They are the people that want to, you know, min-max, try hard. You know, people like me, they just want to break the game and have fun. So you're taking away fun from a small subsection of your game. Now, if the dev, because I'm gonna allow wiggle room here, of course, I'm not going to be absolute. Like, if the dev actually has statistics and is actually tracking who wins and who loses with what items and what skills and what percentage of runs win and lose based on what skills they have, and like everything is actually counted, and maybe there was like a 30% of the runs are using Arcane Shield and just breaking the game over and over again, then yeah, okay, then maybe let's say nerf it, okay? But if you see that that's not the case, then why are you nerfing it? Because even if there is an outlier, like, oh look, Arcane Shield, and 100%, not 90% of the runs that get into endless... Let's go with air... No, we're not gonna go air, let's roll. I cannot even roll. This is a forest, now we're gonna go attack mode. So, even if, let's say there is that tracking, and the dev has seen that 90% of the builds that got to endless cycle 20 or 50, let's say just 50, which is borderline impossible to get to. I mean, it is impossible to get to, I think, at this point in the game, and now with the patches that have happened. Yeah, if you see that 90% of the runs that get to endless 50 are arcane runs, then and nothing else, and then there is like a 10% on some kind of other broken build, and every single other build in the game gets up to maybe cycle 5, maybe cycle 10, then you shouldn't nerf Arcane Shield. Like, you should just allow the people to have one skill that allows them to get there, because you shouldn't balance based on the outliers, and you also shouldn't balance the outliers in single player games. The outliers are, how can I say this? The spice of life, right? That's also in real life. It's you should never restrict something that is unique. The uniqueness of Arcane Shield being completely and naturally busted is something that was making the game more fun and enjoyable. And at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, people are like, how can I beat difficulty level 7? This is literally impossible. And then people are gonna come along and say, you know what, you can use the Arcane Shield run, which is completely naturally busted and just brings you a free win. Or you can use the XYZ thing. Or if somebody says like, how can I get to end the cycle 10? It's extremely hard, I want to just get to end the cycle 10. Then you could say, you can take this busted skill and do it. And that's the thing, by the way, somebody sent me a DM over at Steam telling me how I beat all the challenges in Inscription. And I was like, by the way, hopefully a card is gonna appear top right on how I beat, you know, everything on inscription with Mantis God. And that was it. Like I just said, use the most busted card in the game and abuse it like I did. Like that's it. Some people want to sometimes just get frustrated and want to win. Yes, I'm gonna do 20 runs and I try to attempt it, but at some point I'm gonna be like, you know what? I cannot beat this, but I have this feeling inside of me that I want to beat this challenge. It's literally impossible. I want to get to Endless 10. I want to, you know, beat every challenge possible. Is there a busted build out there that can actually help me do that? Or am I stuck? And, well, most of the time the answer is you're stuck when the devs nerf things, right? Like, yes, it was we were able to do it, but you are not gonna be able to do it now. Now you will have to actually min-max. And that always feels unfair to me. The fact that I'm showcasing things, I'm having fun, I'm being like, look at this most busted build in the universe, and then, you know, the dev is like, you know what, now that you showcased it, people are abusing it and having fun with it. Therefore, this is not the vision I had for my game. Therefore, we are going to nerf it. Like, I don't know, man. Once again, almost everything I said, I take back if there are actual statistics that the dev is tracking, and not just the fact that, oh, a bunch of people are spamming. Oh, by the way, we're losing lives here. I lost a life from a common monster. Unbelievable. Yeah, and I hope we're not nerfing things based on, you know, the showcases that people upload on Discord, or, you know, just opinions of people's. Because honestly, even if you say, but Sifd, shouldn't we balance based on opinions? Yeah, you have to realize that the minority of people, which I don't know the statistics, but let's just say a 10 to 20% random statistic, by the way, this might be 30 or 40%, but it's definitely less than 50%, okay? Less than half the people that play a game, not watch, play. Less than 50% of people that play the game, in my opinion, this is random, go to the Discord or to feedback, or give feedback, right? And that is very easily visible with simple statistics. Like if the dev announces how many people buy the game, how many unique players play the game, let's say, I don't know, 10,000 people play Soulstone Survivors. This is a random number. Do you think that if 10,000 people play this game, 5,000 of them are gonna interact with the Discord and interact with leaving feedback on Steam or something? I don't think so. Like, more than half of the people are just gonna play the game for their own time. So balancing the game based on those outliers is really bad in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, that is it pretty much. Let's go block here. What's my block at? Yeah, I have a 46% chance to not die, literally. That's what that thing says. 46% chance to survive. Otherwise, we are toasted. And level up. Fire shield, let's go. The meme continues. The fire shield has become super ring. By the way, we're literally not a fire shield build at this point. Like a magma build. I think I have spawned all the bosses already, so now we're just hoping that we're gonna just go down. At this point, we're not even trying to wow, we have got hit 2 times from random mobs. 22 on the explosion. We're gonna just randomly die from an explosion. Goblin, 13 life. We're close to the end here. The end is coming nigh. So yeah, we just died from random mob. And I got my last rune point. At long last, we got the last rune point. I will no longer need to get the dash rune that I'm using every single time. And we also got skill affinity blast. And we're gaining more levels here at the end. What is even happening? Let's see what details. Napalm blast did 1 million. Actually, this is 100,000 million billion. So 1 billion damage on Napalm blast. On the lower end of things. We have had trillion damage builds, so this isn't really something crazy. Hopefully the trillion damage build is gonna appear at the top right card. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Fire shield did 121 million. Pretty Fire shield DPS was 3d8, like 40,000. Really mediocre. Napalm blast also. And yeah, I mean, look at this. These guys are still burning, still losing life. Alvarad. Will they die? Is everything just going down? Why did the burns go down so... Wait, why are the burns scaling? Excuse me, but why are these guys scaling fire up and down? What is happening? I think they were next to us and my rings are just spawning again and again on them. You know what? We're gonna do the first post-win kill on bosses, it seems like. But the DPS is not scaling. So should I stay here and just wait for this boss to go down? I guess this can be a down... you know what? This is gonna be the timer. Let's end the video the moment this ends. So, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, subscribe too. Please comment down below about anything I said, especially about all my opinions about this thing. As I said, if there are statistics behind everything, if the dev is tracking everything, and if there is like an actual reason of why the nerf happened, or in general, why nerfs happen, then I'm okay with it. But if it's just the feeling of content creators, or the feeling of people that upload runs, you know, giving an opinion and the dev is tracking that, like nerfing the game based on that, then I think that should not be the way to go, because it's just unfair for people that join later in a game to play a game that's just bland instead of being spiced up by some broken things here and there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.